Ayojo aho unti fafa na me fome amesi hesen obugan hisran here mabufo nupola aha ago hashtag nobody me like love, happiness has lost its meaning. Like love, former, happiness has lost its meaning. The majority of, the overwhelming majority of relationships, period, across the board, be it marriage, be it friendship, be it partnership, business or otherwise, end because one of the two parties, if not both parties, is quote unquote unhappy. And like the term love for me, it has now been so bastardized, that is to say, separated from its etymological origin, that we just throw that word around, we brandy it about. I use that word brandy, and I think to myself, it should be a law against those words. There should be certain words that are outlawed for me. They have become so dangerous that if you pull one out, people should go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yo, that's against the law. What are you doing? Put that thing away. You're brandishing a weapon. The tongue, former, its ability to set on fire. But I digress so that we may progress. My point is those words, love. What do you mean when you say, I love you? What do you mean when you are trying to ascertain or judge whether or not someone loves someone? Can you measure love? And it is these immeasurable ideas, such as with Christians, right? So-called Christians, belief systems, such as faith, such as the word spirit. Oh, it is spiritual. These dangerous, undefined terms that cause way more damage than good. Kafla, let me speak clearly. I'm doing it now. Good is another word, maybe not to the same degree, but another word that is quickly losing its savor. That is destructive as opposed to constructive. And I believe that, I've said this before, I will say it again and continue to say it, is how we should judge every situation. Not good and evil, not even light versus dark. Rather, is it constructive or destructive? Does it bring death or does it bring life? Which are where? In the power of the So the damage we do with these terms. Jesus is love. Love your neighbor. Love. You got to love. And it's like, okay, there is a adult man walking down the middle of the street in front of my adolescent child, holding a multiple color flag, and he doesn't have any pants on. Now, you arrested a man last week for indecent exposure. He was running around. They called him crazy. The town drunk down there the other night. But now you've literally got a parade that you've sanctioned with hundreds of naked individuals. But I digress, so we may progress. So what is love? I'm saying all that to make a point. The point is what? Happiness. What is happiness? So many people are unhappy. It really does honestly get on my nerves to a very high degree. Not happy. I'm trying to be happy. Oh, how childish. And I said this, and I've continued to say this, and I will continue to say it. I said this one time to someone who was struggling with depression. I said, what if happiness is not about you? What if happiness is about you making others happy? Just a thought. For me, the definition of happiness, look it up when you get into the etymological lineage of it. Quite simply, is satisfaction. Satisfaction. When you say I'm unhappy, you are truly saying I am unsatisfied. So now we can have an adult conversation. Baba, man, I don't prefer using adult, adolescent, even young and old. I prefer mature versus immature. Because age has no bearing, time has no bearing on maturity for me. The gifts of wisdom have no boundaries. It is simply when you are able or willing to accept its fruits. But I digress so we may progress. We are then able to have a mature conversation over discussing what is it exactly that you are unhappy, unsatisfied with. And see, that opens a different door now, doesn't it? Think about it. Take a moment, breathe. Any situation that you ever been unhappy with, all of your scenarios, all of your relationships, doesn't matter. It applies. You said you were unhappy. Did you ever ask, wait a second, this word means unsatisfied. What am I unsatisfied with? And then obviously, why? This is not to my satisfactory. Please is another synonym. But see, that which is pleasing is not always that which is adequate or necessarily best for you. Hence, maturity versus immaturity. No correctioning for me seems pleasant or is pleasant at the moment. But just keep in mind, never lose sight of this, and this pulls into this conversation, into this realm, the concept of love. He chasteneth whom he loveth. Niyo miniaba. Aha, tra. Miniba. Piao.